The distributed short-term rental model is hitting a structural wall. In markets where scaling once meant adding more houses to a portfolio, operators now face a choice between aggressive local ordinances or a pivot into commercial boutique hotels. Many of the most experienced real estate operators are already moving, rolling their capital out of residential neighborhoods and into consolidated hospitality assets. This new strategy shifts the focus from horizontal scaling across multiple zip codes to vertical consolidation in a single building. This pivot is driven by two specific pressures. First is the regulatory crackdown. Municipalities have moved past simple registrations to enforce hard citywide permit caps, 1,000-foot buffer zones, and unpermitted fines that can reach $500 per day. In New York City, the enforcement of Local Law 18 has effectively prohibited unhosted entire unit rentals for stays under 30 days, removing thousands of units from the market almost overnight. Then there is the operational ceiling. Managing 30 scattered homes means managing 30 different roofs, 30 separate HVAC systems, and 30 distinct cleaning drive times. To find more leverage, operators are moving to a single asset class, providing centralized logistics and protected commercial zoning. The boutique hotel serves as a structural response to these multi-front pressures. This comparison shows the shift in unit economics. A scattered portfolio faces constant residential zoning risk, while a hotel operates with commercial protections. Housekeeping is optimized with a single laundry room and zero travel time. Maintenance is also consolidated. One commercial water system, one roof. The transition is smoother than many expect. By applying a tech stack of smart locks and automated guest messaging, a boutique hotel can function without a 24/7 physical front desk, which drastically lowers fixed payroll. Former rental hosts also bring an advantage in revenue management. They use dynamic, algorithmic pricing and hyper-localized design to achieve a much higher revenue per available room than traditional homogenized hotel chains. Essentially, the boutique hotel allows the short-term rental playbook to function under a single, legally protected commercial roof. Converting existing commercial buildings through adaptive reuse allows operators to enter this space without the costs of ground-up construction. Historic properties are particularly effective for this because their architectural character commands premium pricing. A 1920s bank vault, for instance, can be repurposed into a high-margin cocktail lounge or a speakeasy. These assets also unlock financial incentives like historic tax credits and local property tax abatements, which significantly reduce the capital required for the conversion. Other operators look toward underperforming low-rise offices. Their concrete slab construction provides a blank canvas that can be carved into tech-forward microsuites or hybrid extended-stay concepts. Industrial warehouses in arts districts are also prime targets. High ceilings and massive windows allow for loft-style guest rooms, while the heavy timber or concrete framing provides the acoustic insulation that modern travelers expect. While each asset class requires a different approach, the goal is always to find the structure that translates a contactless model with the least resistance. The most direct path into this model is the vintage drive-up motel. Built between the 1950s and 70s, these exterior corridor assets are already zoned for hospitality and require minimal structural changes. Because every room is accessed from an exterior walkway, they bypass the square footage loss of interior hallway retrofits. This layout is perfectly suited for a tech-driven, contactless checkout model. These dated interiors are replaced with design-led aesthetics that drive organic social media traffic, turning a basic roadside asset into a lifestyle destination. You get the structural bones of a hotel and turnkey zoning, avoiding the friction of a 3-year ground-up development cycle. This transition requires precise underwriting. A motel conversion generally costs 60 to 70% of a new build, ranging from cosmetic refreshes at $12,000 per key to full gut overhauls exceeding $150,000. It is vital to carry a 12 to 15% hard contingency reserve. Mid-century properties often hide expensive structural anomalies behind their walls that are not in the original records. Upgrading the electrical capacity is one of the most common hidden costs. Modern guests expect high-load hairdryers and individual HVAC units to run simultaneously, which often requires a complete service upgrade from the street to the panels. Then there is the plumbing challenge. Converting old cast-iron tubs into walk-in showers means core drilling into existing concrete slabs to relocate the drains, a process that is both slow and expensive. You must also account for ADA compliance. A major commercial renovation triggers strict path of travel mandates, requiring you to alter walkway slopes and restripe parking lots to meet current accessibility laws. Finally, sealing the building with modern windows creates thermal issues. To prevent mold without spiking utility costs, you have to install dedicated outdoor air systems to manage the humidity trapped inside old cinder block walls. Succeeding in this shift toward commercial assets requires rigorous underwriting to ensure the potential gains are not erased by these mid-century engineering flaws.